Hello, my adoring public, and welcome back to 91.1 WZBT Gettysburg. For those of you who don't know, this is the radio, and this is actually the only radio you can listen to, so I'm really glad you have your channels tuned in to this radio channel. This is the only one. Today we got a real doozy of a show for you. It is me, Wilson Schultz, with my co-host...
Wilson Schultz.
That's right. We're changing it up this time. Right now, we are both Wilson. If you thought we were Dylan before, you were wrong. Are you going to say something, or is it just going to be me talking?
No, it's okay. I noticed that you were really straining to say 91.1 earlier, and, I'm glad that...
Yeah, because you've kind of rubbed off on me. It's like messing with my psyche, because I want to laugh at you for saying 91.9, but I can't because it makes me think that we're 91.9 and not 91.1. So, thanks for that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna start it out a little heavy right now. I'm just gonna ask a serious question. Well, first to Dylan, I would like, if you would like to give it to me, your firstborn child.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Okay, so instructions for that, just real quick. I know we live on the same floor, but it's a little bit of a process. I'm down the hall, but you can't just bring it to me. That's not how this works. So what you're gonna do, Dylan?
Yeah?
You're going to draw a little circle on the ground for me.
For you?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going to do this.
I'm going to do it.
Dylan is going to do this. He's going to draw a little circle on the ground. Little pentagram possibly, if you're feeling that kind of word. You could also draw a simple rectangle. I really don't care. You put the child in the rectangle. And then you say, I'm giving this child, me, Dylan, I am giving this child to Wilson.
I, Dylan, am giving this child to Wilson Schultz.
Exactly. That's perfect. Now, you're going to do that tonight, and I'm going to have your firstborn child. And you know what? It's all going to be okay, and you don't have to worry about him anymore. 'Cause he's going to be mine.
I mean, as long as I get to live,
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, why not?
3 days at least.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah.
2.5.
We'll see. I'm willing to compromise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
No.
No.
Bad. I don't know. Should we get into actual stuff now, or should I just...
We should probably go into, actual stuff.
Okay, well, I really wanted to talk about the Area 51 raid that happened.
And only 100 people showed up.
Yeah, but also, you see the pictures?
I guess those 100 people that did show up
They
were
had a
the
good
wackiest
time.
of the bunch.
They had a pretty good time. It seemed like...
Bless their hearts.
They started calling it, alien stock or something. I thought that was a very wholesome community action that happened right there, where everyone came together, all those wacky boys, and decided to not storm the base,
but just hang out outside of it, just best buds.
Yeah.
See, I want to touch on this briefly. Wilson call to action Schultz. Yeah, you definitely don't know this is happening, audience. However, the amount of times we've had to cut out Wilson, I'm pointing directly at him for telling you guys to do something directly. He's a bad boy.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He's caused us to edit this way too much.
Yeah,
just want to get that out there.
There's so much time. I don't know how long have we been talking for? Probably 5 minutes on the actual podcast, but we're probably gonna have to cut out at least 2 of those. Just because I keep saying stuff, and it's making everyone in the room mad at me.
It's okay.
It's okay. At least I don't have to leave early. Stupid.
Hey.
Dummy.
Stop.
Gettysburg makes us do these little mandatory orientation things. For those of you who don't know. Where after we've done all of our regular orientation, we come back a month later and we do extra stuff because they can't fit it all in. And Dylan happened to schedule his for today, even though we didn't know that this was going to be a thing when he scheduled it. Did you?
Did I know that this recording session?
Yeah.
Yo, absolutely.
Oh.
I just forgot in the moment.
Great. All right. Now I do have a reason to be mad at you.
But listen, when I come back, I'm going to be the greenest dot on campus.
That's true.
I'm going to know all 3 Ds, direct, distract, delegate. I'm already a green dot. I don't need to go at this point.
That's true.
I'll write them a letter.
Guys, I appreciate you wanting to make me even greener, but I think I'm as green as it gets.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could say you possibly have a green thumb.
Whoa.
You ever tried gardening?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah. Everything kind of died.
Everything died?
Most of it died.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's okay. You've got a green dot thumb where it matters. Let's touch thumbs. There we go. Cool. You missed it, but we touched thumbs. It was beautiful. Yeah. Come on, dog.
Come on, dog.
Come on.
Dog?
You're ruining all this stuff.
No, listen. I'm not ruining anything here. Listen, I think I got big brain topic, but if you got something else, I can come back to it.
Absolutely.
I had something.
No, go.
1 second.
1 second. Okay, well, while he's looking for it...
you got one more thing.
No, I'm going to let you look for it.
Oh, you're going to let me look for it? You're going to let me look for it?
I'm just going to, make noises into the microphone and talk while you search. Is it in your notes, or where did you put this?
Oh, we're going to find out.
Okay, so it's lost. That's cool.
Listen.
Oh, look, yeah, I thought you had found it. But
Okay, listen.
You just got to go through every app one by one until you finally
every
get
single
it.
thing, one by one. Yeah, absolutely. Point being...
Do you not remember it?
No, but I don't think we were done with Area 51. I think we brushed by that too fast.
I think we did too.
We did. We just hopped over because I think there's some stuff we didn't touch on. Like, go for it. You just got to think that this meme is probably one of the longest lasting in like current time. Like most of them die out within a week.
That's true. I'm actually. I mean, to be fair, it only really was there for about 2 weeks at the beginning, and then a week before, and then probably it's gonna survive for another 3 more days after today.
Area 51 itself has been a meme for 70
Oh
years
yeah, absolutely.
Well. The fact that it made a resurgence, and then it's people actually went to Area 51 for the meme. It's kind of a testament to how good it was.
Yeah.
It lived a good life.
It did. Some memes we remember them for a while, but they don't necessarily stay around. The Harambe meme, everyone's always gonna remember that. But
Woo.
but they're it's not gonna make a resurgence where everybody's making completely new memes about it, or they're gonna end up going to the Cincinnati Zoo on the anniversary of his death. Though do people do that? I feel like people might do that.
I'm sure
that might be a thing.
One guy did at least.
Dude, let's start a Facebook group.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I refuse.
I'm doing it.
I will not be part of this.
The
other Wilson Schultz, will not be part of this.
I'm absolutely going to start a Facebook group, and it's going to be visit the Cincinnati Zoo on the day of Harambe's death. Yeah, no, but the meme itself is pretty good. Area 51, obviously. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I feel like it's gonna turn into a thing because people were calling it alien stock. That people are gonna keep going every year, and there's gonna be I don't know if there's gonna be any more people or less people, but it's definitely gonna happen again in a year. There's gonna be some sort of anniversary of it, reunion thing.
Well, I can't wait for the anniversary of this podcast where we get to talk about Alien Stock 2.
Aww. Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Thinking way ahead.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be long gone by then. I will have already had your firstborn child, and I told you 2-ish days if I'm feeling good.
At least one Wilson Schultz will be back.
That's true.
For the reunion podcast for Alien Stock 2.
The real Wilson Schultz, not just the Wilson Schultz fan, as Dylan claims to be.
I'm the only fan.
Yeah.
You have no fan club without me.
That's true. I don't need a fan club, though. Do I? Do I need a fan club? Is that...
You do.
Okay. Yeah. Shoot. God. All right. I'll give you 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll find.
Have you found the thing yet? We've been talking for
I swear.
5 whole minutes while you.
And my brain just disappeared. Point is, we did find some good filler.
That's true.
That is true.
I mean, oh my God. I'm what? You didn't write this down?
No, I had like a spontaneous thought, and I thought I could carry it till.
Why would you think that?
Because I'm wacky.
Aw,
With a hard W.
My little zany boy. Fine, then I'm gonna talk about Crocs.
What about them?
They're the best shoe. I have Crocs on right now. I love them. This is not an ad. I just really enjoy talking about Crocs. They've got 2 whole modes. Tell me one shoe that has more than one mode. You can put the strap forward and be in relax mode, or back and be in jungle mode.
There's Heelys. You got Heely mode and you got normal mode.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Now, if you want to talk about a good shoe, Heelys.
Heelys are pretty awesome.
About Crocs, apparently there's someone, I think on campus, I'm not going to say it for a fact, however, someone has a tattoo of a Croc on their foot.
It's me. It's not me, but it's gonna be me. That's actually a tattoo I really want to get now that you mention it. I'm like legitimately like, I have a whole afternoon right now.
Time to get a Croc
Time
tattoo.
to get a Croc tattoo. All right. I know you have the green dot thing, but I think this is more important. Dylan, can you come with me?
To get a Croc tattoo?
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm already a green dot.
I was gonna get it on my forehead.
Don't do that.
Why not?
That's bad.
What about on my cheek?
Maybe.
It's got to be somewhere on my face.
Actually, well, I mean, your forehead.
Like across like the bridge of my nose.
I mean, your forehead is like really large,
Yeah.
so it could be a very prominent Croc. I
Exactly.
like it.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah. We get it all the way across, and then I somehow get us a sponsorship from Crocs.
What are those? What are the little nubbies that you put in the holes of the Crocs?
They're called gibbets.
You should gauge your ears so you can put gibbets in them.
That's awesome. Oh yeah. By next episode, I will have multiple Croc tattoos. What was that?
Water bottle.
Oh, I will have multiple Croc tattoos lining my body, and gauges
Of gibbets.
of gibbets.
That's awful.
In 1 week, I will get gauges large enough to hold gibbets in them.
This is horrifying.
Just go through like a complete like personality change.
Ego
like,
death.
Yeah, right? Okay, and now you have to tell the story.
Tell the story?
Didn't you were like, was that you or was that somebody else?
About what?
That might have been someone else. Was that you?
Well, I can make up a story if you tell me the context.
You like I don't know if I think we were editing or something, and you like left to like use the restroom, and you came back and you were like, dude, I just went through complete ego death in there.
Well, I don't know if that was me, but ego death, I don't know if you're like familiar with this, but pretty much you lose all sense of self. It's usually a very traumatic experience, so I fear for that man.
It was definitely you.
Definitely me? Well, if it was me, then that's why I became Wilson Schultz for this episode.
Yeah.
I lost all sense of Dylan Foote.
And his second personality.
My only personality now is Wilson Schultz too.
Yeah, his original second personality that just took over. Did you ever watch? Oh man, Total Drama Island.
Of course I did.
They did like in like one of the later seasons. I remember there was one character that had like some form of like
yeah
he had like a bunch of personalities, and like the finale was like in his brain where he was fighting with the other personalities, and I can just imagine me and you in your brain fighting for dominance.
Yeah, I see why Wilson won.
That's true. It's because I have the Croc tattoo.
Yeah, he does have the Croc tattoo, and he goes outside.
Do I? Well, now I'm outside because I'm not trapped in Dylan's brain anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Groovy.
Yeah, I'm like really interested to see what you had, but I guess...
But you know what?
I guess it's nothing now.
You know what? You ever heard of PragerU?
Actually, I've never seen one of their ads. I've
Really?
legitimately never had to see one of their ads. I've heard from other people in like memes what it is, but I've never actually come across one.
So imagine like if like someone were to like give you the history of the United States and they didn't actually know what America was, and they were just like kind of guessing at it. They were like
That's like something
like an AI made like the history of America.
Yeah, let's
That's
do
what it
that
feels
for a
like.
bit one time.
We make our own constitution. We
Yeah.
try to.
And we just start like talking about like not America, just like a random country. We're like, okay, fellow
People.
Humans of the country of
Finland.
Boxum. Finland? Yeah, Finland. Yeah. I don't know anything about Finland. Let's talk about its history. What happened in Finland? How did it come about?
It didn't.
When the Finn people in the 1700s decided to finally move to land through their, I don't know, because they were, they were living underwater, right?
Yeah.
Because, Finn people, they have fins, whatever. And then all of a sudden they were like, we don't live underwater anymore. It's the 1700s. Everybody else is living on land. So they walk up to what is now known as Finland, and they decided to make it their home.
And that's why it's the happiest place in the world.
Yeah.
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 1700s was probably one of the worst centuries for Finnish people, but we'll get back to that. We don't need to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't...
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. I'll just bore the audience.
Okay, cool.
Point being,
yeah, and keep going about PragerU.
So anyway, they're just wacky in the most upsetting sense.
Yeah.
I mean, they're just big boy Dennis. He's paid a lot by coal companies to be a cool guy on their behalf, and a lot of it is just not real information, like how.
But they're like ads all over YouTube.
Oh yeah,
right? So like these are going out to like millions of people.
The most objectable one is that if you live in freedom, thank the British Empire, which is the one I always go to, because the one that most sane people will realize. Wait a minute, didn't the British Empire enslave a lot of people, murder a bunch of people? Maybe we shouldn't thank them. Also,
the whole like Revolutionary War, where like we got free from them.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about India either, or all of Africa.
So
or the Middle East.
Is it an American company?
It's an American company. They were like, you see, Britain, great Western power. They like peace. Therefore, everywhere they colonize and invade, they bring peace.
Dylan's got like the stance right now.
Me make simple connection. Me simple man with simple brain. Me caveman.
Me caveman. Think freedom is not freedom.
Point being, you should try to find one of their ads so we can discuss this more deeply.
I should. I don't.
Because this is too one-sided, right?
I don't think we're allowed to watch.
I don't know. I mean later. I mean possibly for next podcast.
Right. So I can. I will find one. I will watch one, and I will be able to talk about it next time.
Yeah.
I just wish we could like react to watching one.
Oh, it's a shame. I can't play other media.
Stupid. I also can't tell people what to do, which is dumb. That's like my one thing. Telling people what to do. I can only tell.
You told me what to do with my brain.
I can only tell Dylan what to do because he's not the audience. He's just my co-host and also me.
Yeah.
Take off your glasses, Dylan.
I can't see.
Okay.
I can do the rest of the podcast like this though, as long as I don't have to read.
You can only.
So, heard he got a wacky Wikihow article. We could just do that.
Yeah, you want to just do that right now?
So this is a new thing we're trying out. Audience of possibly 8 or more. Where talking's cool, but we also have the internet.
Yeah, so we can also be reading as well.
I'm putting the glasses back on.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I thought this was a very appropriate Wikihow article to read. It is called "How to Cope with Romantic Feelings for Your Roommate."
This is perfect.
I think this one is great for me because I am currently living in a single. Yeah, so just in case I develop romantic feelings for myself,
gotta know how to cope with those.
I gotta know. Okay,
all right.
So there are 5 parts to this.
Holy moly!
I'm definitely not gonna read them all because I think that would be incredibly annoying.
Is there like a glossary that like tells us all 5 parts?
So part 1 of 5, examining your feelings. Part 2 is deciding what to do, considering to move out, hiding your feelings, or acting on your feelings.
I think hiding our feelings is definitely the best goal.
I think we should definitely start with examining your feelings and then just either go to
hiding your feelings.
Yeah,
okay, let's examine them first.
So when you find that you have romantic feelings for your roommate, you might want to give yourself a cooling off period. So It may be that you are feeling grateful and happy that you have a roommate that you can share a living space and expensive with, as well as a good friend that you can confide in. But what happens when,
Oh
you
no.
catch feelings? You may not want to have caught these feelings, but all of a sudden, they're in your hand, and you can't let go of them because they're feelings and they're not tangible.
This is bad.
No. Oh boy, oh man. So step 2, I didn't read all of it, but I'm just step 2 is fight the urge to confess all. So you may have the urge to simply tell them how you feel. And it may come to this eventually, but we're not going to do that when we're reading this. We're going to hide your feelings, okay? Yeah, we're just going
because we're men.
Because we're
men hide their
we're
feelings.
men and we don't know how to actually express ourselves. However, at first, you really need to give yourself time to see where your feelings are coming from. So make sure you give yourself that time. We're going to be hiding our feelings, so
we don't need that time.
Time is forever.
Yeah.
The time span is until you die.
Indefinite.
Yeah. Indefinite. Number 3. So make sure that even though you got feelings, don't ignore your roommate. When we have a crush on someone, it can sometimes be a bit difficult to talk to them without feeling like we are giving ourselves away. Try to keep everything as normal as possible. So if you do have a crush on your roommate, I think what this is saying is that you shouldn't just go up to them and like make like deep eye contact.
Oh, it's way too late for that.
Oh, great. You and your roommate just stare into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
Late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Me and mine, whenever like, I don't know if you ever do this, but like, one of you has an alarm that wakes both of you up, and you're both like facing the same way, so the alarm goes off, and you both open your eyes, and like just kind of like look at each other, and you're like. Like it's just like an awkward moment of like, okay, I'm gonna turn over now because I don't have to get up. It's your alarm.
Yeah, my roommate doesn't wake up, so I don't have to deal with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sometimes
he hasn't woken up in 2 weeks. There's a weird smell in the room.
But yeah, make sure you don't ignore them. If you do have romantic feelings, so. Yeah, keep up the same habits as you normally would do. Don't just completely change everything because of the way you feel.
Yeah.
Be yourself.
Okay, let's get to repressing these feelings already.
Oh, okay. Good thing, because we are. All right, so we're going to skip over examining your feelings and deciding what to do, because why examine them when you can just immediately hide them? Woohoo! Okay, hiding your feelings. So, you want to read this part or should I?
Oh, I'll absolutely read this one. All right. What is in hiding? Learn to accept your platonic relationship.
Yeah.
If, for whatever reason, you feel it is best to simply hide your feelings, then you'll need to accept that you will only ever just be friends. By doing this, you will be able to maintain your friendship in a living situation.
Yeah, that was kind of intense. It was like you will only ever be friends.
Never be anything else.
You will never, ever be anything else with the person that you have feelings for. Ever. So just push them down, learn to repress. And if you feel anything, it's wrong, because they will never love you.
Be aware, though, that hiding your feelings for a long time may be painful and difficult for you to deal with. I mean, I'm a man.
Yeah,
Can't be that difficult.
I don't feel any pain ever.
At some point, it is very likely that you will need to find another way to deal with your feelings, either by confessing to them or moving out of get some space.
Get some space?
Get some space or confess.
What if you're in, like, a really, like, nice apartment? It's like cheap and like your roommate, like you got some cool stuff and like you don't want to move out.
Make them move out. Go on the aggressive.
That'd be great. Just be like, get out of the apartment. He's like, but all this stuff is mine. You're living with me. Nope, get out. I need my space. Leave. Go. Like forcing them out. And there's also like Q&A stuff that I kind of wanted to read.
Wait, there's Q&A?
Yeah.
Go for it.
So wait, we've gone through hiding your feelings?
Yeah, that was the only interesting part in hiding your feelings. The rest was like, now have a relationship outside of your roommate.
Dumb.
Nah.
Stupid. Why would you do something like that? You're not just gonna hide your feelings and sit around all day?
Because I do that every day.
Yeah. Okay, so acting on your feelings, and then we're gonna go to community Q&A. Oh, I don't want to read this. That's really messed up. Okay, that was sick.
Okay, not doing that.
No, the only community Q&A is this question. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna. I mean,
You can read it.
Okay.
I feel like
So
you spend
the one question
No.
in the Q&A for this article is it normal to be in love with a cousin? It's the only
only
question asked.
Q&A. So this person read this entire article about what happens if you're in love with your roommate, only to be like, wait, so like I get what to do if it's like my roommate, but what if it's
Also my cousin.
family member? Is that messed up?
Is there even an answer?
No, there's no answers, but there are 10 thumbs up. So I love the universe. Yeah, so it's normal to be in love with your cousin. It can happen, but it is generally not considered normal as you are family. Oh no, that was the answer. Yeah. So people said it can happen.
But don't do it.
Yeah, it happens to the best of us, you know. But generally not considered normal. Yeah.
Not that cool.
Of course. And then the answer was the one that had 10 thumbs up, but surprisingly 3 thumbs down. There was definitely 3 people that were like did not agree with that answer. Oh, that's awful. Okay, all right. There's also tips and warnings.
Ooh. I can go to like 250.
250? We got 8 minutes. Okay, so tips. Taking some time to let the situation develop is essential. There is often a honeymoon period when we meet someone new and we just fall in love. It's not always romantic love, even though that's what it feels like at first. Sometimes it's just a crush we develop because we love everything about this person so much, and it will pass.
Wow.
Love isn't real.
I agree.
Wow. Okay, that was... Okay. I was kind of hoping you'd be like, no, Wilson, it is real. It's wholesome.
Nah, I'm a nihilist.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm just getting from this, dude. It's just being like, so you know how, like, you really enjoy this person's company and, like, you really like them? Yeah, that's probably fake because, you know, sometimes...
You can't do that. That's illegal.
Yeah. But, okay, warnings. Ooh. Avoid trying to make a move, such as trying to kiss your roommate.
I don't see any downside.
Yeah, me neither. Especially if they're not like showing any signs of wanting to kiss you.
You just gotta read the situation.
Yeah.
At that point, that's the green dot.
That's the green dot way. Dylan's about to learn about that in a few minutes. So life is not a sitcom or romantic comedy. I beg to differ. Yeah.
Yeah.
My life has some very wacky and zany situations that happen pretty frequently, if I do say so myself. Yeah. Oh man, what would your sitcom, like the sitcom of your life, be called?
Who put this on air? The sitcom.
Who put this all there?
Who put this on air?
Who put this on air? That's the wrong answer. It would actually be called Nervous Laughter.
Aha!
Oh man, that's a real knee slapper right there. Yeah, don't expect your life to play out like a sitcom or you will end up to be disappointed sooner or later. Yeah. Yes. I want to look at the related Wikihows. Like, who is like, okay, this
What's
Wikihow that crushes love relates to how to stop having an inappropriate crush. How to confess your love to someone. How to tell if your best friend is a lesbian.
Well, Wilson, are you?
No comment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Figure that out.
How to be romantic in bed. Wow, I really don't want to see the illustrations for that one.
Yeah, it's all right.
I kind of dislike the WikiHow illustrations. They're always very weird, especially for something like this, where it's just like people like laughing or someone just like sitting alone in the room.
Soulless.
Like why do you need to draw that? Like why do there need to be a visual for like?
Someone needs to be paid.
Yeah,
WikiHow artist.
Visual for create a bit of distance. Yeah, I guess so. But it's like for like the stuff where it's like how to tie a knot. Like yeah, you're gonna need pictures for that. How to maintain romance. How to... Oh, this picture looks kind of funny. I don't know. I guess no one can see it. But it's like how to romantically hug a guy. And it's just like two people like very awkwardly holding each other. Like it kind of looks like the girl is like how do I explain what this is?
You know,
Where
like,
she's
it's like-
she's hugging him like this, like instead of like wrapping her arms around
The
him,
arms are like looping up
and like
and
into
around.
his armpits.
like jabbing.
Yeah,
them?
yeah, like kind of.
Okay. Well, it may have just been a moment for you viewers listening in. It has been 2 hours for me, Wilson, and the other Wilson.
Yes.
I have completed green dot training and am now the best green dot on campus.
How does it feel?
Miserable.
Really?
Yeah.
How so?
Well, because it's up to me to solve every red dot issue now because I'm the best green dot. It's my
Oh,
responsibility.
that's true. You're like
Yeah.
weirdly green Superman.
Green
Not-
Lantern.
No.
No?
Green Lantern doesn't do good things. He just does mediocre things with the power of creativity.
We can debate this later.
No, we're debating right
We're
now.
debating it right now. Let's see. Well, I think. Well, where are you basing this off of?
I'm basing this off of how Green Lantern has like the ability to create literally anything, and then just does the same like 3 things every time.
Well, because I'm pretty sure like the Green Man Council, whatever it is, they have like their own like code where they can't use too much of their green power all at once. You know?
That's dumb.
It's dumb.
Good thing you're the Green Dot Man and you have unlimited power.
Unlimited green dot potential to do one of 3 things: distract, direct, delegate, and I'm in a 4th one: destroy.
Yeah, if none of the other 3 things work,
Destroy.
destroy. End the person. End the red dot.
And
That red dot will be wiped from existence.
yeah,
Completely obliterated from existence.
and the campus will be a better place.
That actually leads pretty well into one of my Yahoo Answers
Oh,
questions.
Ooh.
perfect.
In case you guys didn't know, we're adding on an extra section for Yahoo Answers.
Yes.
This was in the religion and spirituality section.
Great.
Today is National Batman Day.
Oh, it
Who
is.
is your favorite superhero, spiritually speaking?
Spiritually speaking, but it has to be a superhero, no supervillain. Just has to be.
I feel like
if
you
you
probably
think,
do
if you
supervillain.
think that a supervillain is especially pious, if you think he goes to church every Sunday, then I feel like credit him. You know.
Okay.
I don't. Spiritually speaking.
You know, I am sure in my head that the Penguin is a devout Catholic and he he goes to church every Sunday, and therefore I want to be like the Penguin because if anyone is going to heaven, it's the Penguin, and I want to go to heaven too. So
Oh, Danny DeVito, my knight in shining armor. Who's the? Oh man,
What?
He's like he's like literally one of like the Egyptian gods, like in a helmet. I forget.
Ra? No, is it Ra?
No, it's like an actual like superhero.
Oh,
name.
Black Adam. He's
No.
oh.
I mean, yes.
Well, he is one of the
Yeah.
Egyptian. There's like Hot Guy and Hot Girl, which are like sort of like.
Those are also similar. Okay. Wow. Okay. I'm not gonna remember this, but
It's okay.
I will.
Heroes in a helmet that are Egyptian.
I just know it because of Injustice.
Oh!
Injustice roster.
Wait, is it not Black Adam?
No,
No.
it's. Was he Injustice? No, he's Injustice 2.
Oh, that's why I don't know. I never played 2.
Oh my God, Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate? Who's okay? You gotta find out.
Dr. Fate,
I've never seen Dr.
his
Fate.
whole-
Big mask.
Yeah, his whole thing is like he's like a wizard that found this Egyptian helmet, and then the wizard put on the helmet, and the helmet was like possessed by a god, and then all of a sudden, he was just, Dr. Fate, that guy.
Huh. Looks like a knockoff Iron Man.
Yeah, except it's magic instead of technology. It's really weird, but being a completely religious person, I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea. I feel like
You think that he is a
Superman, definitely. That guy, in his quest to be the most completely normal human.
devout follower of Islam.
Sure.
Thank God. Bless his heart.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yes.
All right. Another question from Yahoo Answers. What are some reasons that Propel get fired?
Huh?
What are some reasons that Propel get fired?
That Propel get fired?
Propel.
Propel.
They wrote Propel.
They wrote Propel, so therefore they mean Propel. Tax evasion.
Definitely.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
So here's someone named Propel. Yeah, they evade taxes.
Yeah. If your name is Propel, we're on to you. We're gonna get you.
Another one. What is global warming? Spelled GLOOMAL.
Global warming.
Global warming.
All of the world will become like China. Bunch of gloom. When I think gloom, I think China. You know?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
So,
so
like-
American of you.
Well, I mean, China's kind of sad.
Oh, global warming. I mean, all the kids have depression nowadays.
Maybe it already is global warming.
Yeah, we're going through it right now, and just like the sadness just radiates off us and it heats up the earth. It's not because of greenhouse gases. That's just a myth. It's because of sadness, everybody.
And that's a hot take.
That's something I feel like Marianne Williamson would say. She'd be like, everybody just needs to love each other.
And she would be correct, mind you.
If we're all just happy, global warming will solve itself, guys. You think she wrote that question?
I think she probably did. She might have also written this next one. How do I make $1 million?
That's a good one. Sell your organs.
Tax fraud.
That too. Sell your organs with tax fraud.
Yeah. Do both. Just
Sell your organs to the IRS. I hear they definitely have a lot of money there there in the IRS.
They should like start that government sponsored organ donations. I mean, hey, I don't see any way that could be bad.
No, definitely. I mean, they kind of already do that. Just, I mean, like there's heart transplants and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like imagine if the IRS ran it.
That'd be that would be awesome because I feel like no one would get any money for anything. That would actually probably be the worst way to make $1 million. You'd have to have a lot of organs. Yes, here are my 6 hearts. Please give me money.
So yeah.
Okay, sorry. This is just a question I came up with. What's the most valuable organ?
Valuable organ?
I don't
Like in terms of like,
I have no idea.
Like emotional value or like
no,
technical
just like
value?
what generally what do you think the most valuable organ is to either to your body or to somebody who's buying organs?
Definitely the heart. Issue is it's not valuable. It's not really valuable because I can't live and use the money from donating my heart.
Right.
So probably a kidney. You can live without a gallbladder. So I mean that's a good choice. Does anyone want an appendix? No. Probably that's the least valuable.
Yeah, appendixes suck.
Maybe like
those things just like blow up sometimes. How whack is that? Appendixes just like sometimes they're just like
do that.
I'm gonna head out, and then they just stop working. So appendixes.
No.
Bad organs.
Bad organs.
You try to
Bad organ list.
Yeah. F tier organ. You come to me and you're like, I want to sell you an appendix. I'll just be like, no.
No.
You're not going to get my money.
So
I
do
not care.
Oh, what about lungs? Can you live with a single lung? I mean, it might be hard.
I think a lung is S tier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty up there.
I mean, we're both asthmatics, so.
Yeah. So.
doesn't
B tier.
Yeah. My lungs don't even work in the first place, so no one's going to want mine. I feel like if a normal person was to sell their lungs, great. You'll probably get some money from that. Me?
No.
Not really, no. Mine don't even work in the
What
first
about,
place.
like, liver? I feel like liver is like, you know, they, like, sort out all the poisons and stuff, right? I think. And that's probably good. I mean, it's hard for you to, like, destroy your liver unless you're, like, a severe alcoholic. So, like, you know, that's plus in terms of, you know, durability.
That's true.
What it does for your body. And shame you can't live without it because you'd make a lot of money selling it.
Selling liver. Conditioned. Slightly used.
Slightly blackened.
Yeah, slightly blackened, a tad bit charred. Still works.
I actually pulled up the prices for the black market prices for a bunch of organs. Yeah. The most expensive is the kidney at $262,000.
$262,000.
So
you would only need 4 kidneys to make $1 million.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
So
Marianne Williamson, if you're out there listening to us, only 4 kidneys, okay? Only 4. That means you only need another person.
I could think of 4 people I dislike enough to want to take their kidneys. So
or 2.
I could.
Yeah. Two
right.
people right in this room.
Yeah.
You can make $1 million
right here. That's crazy.
Whoa.
We're all together. We're
all in
worth
danger.
$1 million, and
we're all in danger of being become another person in this room scheme to make $1 million.
But if you want to use the expression, use the whole bison.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You could also get $157,000 for the liver, $119,000 for the heart.
Really, a heart is more.
That's weird.
It's weird that it's only like.
But I guess kidneys fail more regularly than hearts do. So
fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the one that I think is most interesting to me, at least, is you can get the skin for $10 per square inch.
Yo.
I could buy a lot of skin.
How many square inches of skin do I have?
How much are you willing to sell me, I think is the real question.
As much as I can get. I'm trying to make $1 million. I'll be a millionaire. I'll have no skin, whatever. What's the least expensive? Is it skin?
Yeah, I mean, per square inch.
Yeah.
Per square inch is the skin, but if you're wanting to go for a whole unit, it's the shoulder for $500.
The shoulder. Like the bone or the muscle?
It just says shoulder.
Shoulder.
That's terrifying.
Okay, definitely not worth selling a shoulder.
Yeah, honestly, if you're gonna spend that much money, or you're gonna lose you're gonna lose the arm.
Yeah. See, if you're selling your kidney, you can still live without one kidney, and you have
your shoulders. Yeah.
You also have your shoulders. That's okay. Wow. Super nice thinking about that.
Oh, but I'm sorry. The hand and forearm is even cheaper than the shoulder.
What? Together?
Together.
No.
$385.
That's just not worth it.
Yeah.
That's like a plane ticket.
What would they use it for? I guess that's another valid thing. What use could you get out of an arm and
Because that's a good question. You can't just
sew it on. Put it on someone else.
And have it work. I guess that's why it's so cheap. Because
there's not a lot of use. Yeah.
You can sell it. I'm sure there's some sort of laboratory evil scientist kind of guy who wants to make a robot out of arms or something. I don't.
Just arms.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sure that's the case. Or I don't know. You get some sort of Dr. Octavius kind of thing where you...
but real arms.
Real arms.
That's awful.
Oh, I was more thinking because this whole thing is prosthetics and stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking that.
Yeah, but no. With real arms, it'd be like a human centipede, but just arms and hands and forearms.
Yeah.
And shoulders. Woo! Okay.
We also have, is the reason why nuclear explosions look yellow with a hint of green due to?
What? So...
Why do they look yellow with hint of green?
Because they're lemon lime.
Bro.
They're lemon lime flavored. That's why Sprite is just spicy water.
It's because it takes a little bit of the radiation and puts it in.
You ever had a McDonald's Sprite?
It's kind of sad. It tastes worse than a normal Sprite. It's
really? I feel like it just electrocutes you. That's why it's a hint of green and yellow, because it's got that little McDonald's Sprite flavor. You can't have an H-bomb without a little bit of McDonald's Sprite poured over it.
Little Sprite in it.
Yeah, just a little bit of seasoning.
Bro, I think
the finishing touches. They've got the atom split, but before they can split it, they gotta season it in the...
Thank God Sprite was such a big contributor in World War II. Sprite.
Oh yeah, how do they feel about Sprite in Japan? Good question. Probably not great.
No,
I also have the best answer that was chosen by commenters on that.
Oh.
For that question, that might be why.
What?
Their answer. The question is the reason why nuclear explosions look yellow with a hint of green due to. They wrote, that might be why.
That might be why.
Yahoo Answers is a beautiful.
I love that.
Like
so
early
much.
man, like learning to speak.
Yes, that might be why. So why is this? That might be why. This is
So in case this is the ending of the podcast, this is where we choose for the ending. This is.
Wait. Oh man, wait.
91. 1.
No.
No?
Yes, that was it.
91-1 WZBT Gettysburg.
Yeah, thank you very
Adios.
much. Bye. Yay!
You got it right.
We did it. Woo! All right, bye.